The homeworld of the Nathrezim is called Nathreza, a planetoid within the Twisting Nether which also held their capital. It was described as having imposing buildings made of basalt and illuminated by fell green lanterns, with the mention that the sun and the earth of the world are also green. The planet itself was also carved by magic and had numerous small moons along with, perhaps oddly, a number of floating rocks. This was also the place where, before Legion, arguably the greatest victory against the Burning Legion was won. During the events of Burning Crusade, Illidan led a number of his demon hunters to raid the planet and, after causing great damage, retreated back to Outland and detonated the portal they used, causing its energies to backlash and destroy Nathreza in a similar manner to what happened with Draenor. The Dreadlords held great pride in their accomplishments as infiltrators and corruptors. As such, the center of their city on Nathreza was a large tower which held detailed archives of all of their deeds, considered to be the most prized and cherished place in their domain. When Illidan raided the world, he specifically targeted the tower in order to search for the location of Argus within the archives, but he also made a point of intentionally damaging the majority of their records. This feat, along with the destruction of the world, was funnily enough also appreciated by some of the demons of the Burning Legion itself, such as High Lord Cruel, who enjoyed seeing the arrogant Dreadlords taken down a peg. The Dreadlords hold a high position within the ranks of the Burning Legion. They are, in general, considered to be just one step below the Pit Lords and 4 ranks above the Doom Guards, although there have been cases where Nathrezim have commanded the Annihilation, such as Mephisroth ruling over Jagannath, and cases where the two were considered equal, such as Tychondrius and Manoroth during the Third War. In addition, while the Dreadlords usually take the role of infiltrators, which they for the most part prefer, they do at times take a direct role in commanding the armies of the Legion, often serving as tacticians for Archimonde. Interestingly enough, they also sometimes serve as smiths for certain special weapons, as they are the crafters of Apocalypse and of Frostmourne. After the defeat of the Burning Legion during the Third War, many Dreadlords stayed behind on Azeroth, often leading the scattered pockets of demons left. Besides the well-known trio of Balnazar, Defrock and Varimathras, many of them came to lead local forces of demons or cults, such as Lord Banehowl commanding the Shadow Council, Razalik the Defiler holding the Blasted Lands, and the duo of Diaforos the Seeker and Gorgonon ruling the demons of Ashenvale. When Sargeras recruited the demons of Mardoom, thus beginning his Burning Crusade, not all of them joined him. Those who refused rallied behind the Dreadlord Ufalesh, though the rebellion was short-lived as Sargeras forged a great scythe which he used to harvest their souls. Ufalesh was the last to be devoured and the Dark Titan named the weapon after him. The weapon slowly devoured all of its wielders until now, possibly at the bidding of the Dreadlord itself, and it has been suggested that this weapon is one of the few things in the universe that Sargeras fears. A number of Nathrezim also served Illidan in Outland, often leading troops of their fellow demons. Interestingly enough, one of them, named Lothros, also fought during the War of the Ancients, where he was defeated by, coincidentally enough, Illidan and Jarrod Shadowsong.